Okay, so welcome everyone. My name is Melanie Delicanto. I'm the program manager for Staples Canada Store Events, and I want to welcome you to Spotlight this evening. There is so many familiar faces in the audience. It just makes my heart swell. So thank you so much for tuning in on a regular basis and joining us. For those of you who are new to Spotlight, we are both a physical and a virtual destination, bringing together a group of like-minded people. And our goal is really to help you reach your goals and ambitions. And we do that by partnering with experts. So tonight we have Jessica, who's going to take us on our learning journey as we explore how to prepare for holiday marketing. So it's very important to us, right? We're still in the pandemic, but we need to recover and get back to growth. And what better way to do this than to kick it off with a strong holiday season? So Jessica is no stranger to the content marketing and digital marketing world. You can find her building relationships with guest bloggers, creating editorial calendars, or writing emails for email marketing campaigns. She's an expert at writing websites, blogs, or landing copy for clients that produce results. She also has lots of experience running PR campaigns, product launches, and holiday campaigns. So she's going to share some of her secrets with us tonight. So Jessica, I'm going to hand everything over to you. And just so everyone knows, I'll be hiding in the chat. We design these sessions so that they're completely interactive. So we don't want you to hold back. Throw your questions up in the chat and I'll work with Jessica to get them answered.
Perfect. Thanks for the amazing intro, Melanie, and welcome everyone. I'm super excited to have you here. So I am your host, Jessica Bennett. I run Got Writer's Block Content Marketing Agency, and today's session is on how to prepare for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and holiday marketing in 2020. 2020 is a little bit different. Tonight is also your 1 hour break from the US election, and I'm going to teach you a lot of things. So before we start, I want to make sure that you're in the right place. Here are the 3 main things you're going to learn tonight. You're going to learn to get over the holiday jitters. I know they can be really stressful for you, your business, and even your family and friends. And if you can get your holiday marketing under wraps and even have it automated, if you start early, it can really make a big difference. I'm also going to teach you how to target your audience, what online channels to talk to. This is for product-based and service-based. We'll talk to both. And I'm going to teach you actionable launch strategies. Now, that's not only where we're going to stop. We're also going to get creative and cozy together. So near the end of the session, we are going to break out into small breakout rooms and we are going to come up with creative ideas. So you're going to be partnered with industry professionals and we're going to choose a couple of you to come up with campaigns, and I'm going to critique your holiday ideas to really make you skyrocket your sales. And lastly, you're going to leave here de-stressed with lots of creative campaign ideas that you can create and create buzz against your competitors. So if any of those 3 things resonated with you, I would love for you to stay on. If any of those things are like, I don't want to learn, don't worry, hop off. Melanie won't even tell me. Okay, so before we start, I also want to know, has everyone filled out if they're service-based or product-based? Melanie?
So we've got a few answers in here, but we could take some more. So, I'm just going to highlight Rachel's both, a product and a service-based. We've got John, service-based. Storyteller. So John, can we assume that that's service-based?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've got more service-based and service-based. Okay, so I think the majority is saying that, we've got a lot of service-based here.
Okay, perfect. So this will just help me cater things more to the service industry. I may mention a little bit of product marketing, but you can always package your stuff up to become a product in the service industry, and we'll talk about that. Okay, so a little bit about me now and Got Writer's Block. So here's our session, holiday marketing. And who is Got Writer's Block and who is Jessica? Why should you listen? Why should you trust her? Why should you care? So Got Writer's Block is a full-service content marketing agency. We specialize in helping brands create buzz and do everything from ideation to creation to strategy to implementation. That's why we're doing this holiday session today. Now, my team is not only me, we also have a team of PR rock stars that we work with, niche copywriters in a bunch of niches like healthcare, finance, technology, cybersecurity, a lot of weird niches that people usually wouldn't want to write in. We have those people. And then another thing we specialize in is creating these crazy email campaigns and promotional campaigns to help you stand out. So I'm actually really happy that a lot of you are service-based and even B2B because we work a lot with B2B companies. For instance, we work with Learning Branch, they're an educational software company, and we help them with their marketing. We work a lot in the healthcare industry with different agencies. We recently started working with Cottage Life to do affiliate marketing. If you don't know what that is, I will be teaching you later today. We do a lot of press releases with grocery stores, department stores. We work a lot with coaches and consultants. So you can really see that we're all over the map. So yeah, that's us in a nutshell. And now I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So before I dive into the polls, I want to let you know why these 2 days are so hyped up. So in 2019 in America, $7.4 billion was spent online in Black Friday. That's on one day. And then on the day before Black Friday on Thanksgiving, $4.2 billion were spent that day. So it's becoming very clear that these are big money driver days, and if done properly, you can reap the benefits. Another thing I want to mention is that these days are actually merging more into like a Black Friday, Cyber Monday week, and even month. For instance, you'll already see when you go online to stores or into the mall, if you go, that people are promoting, and they're promoting early because they know that people want to get their holiday shopping done early, and people are used to seeing sales. So one more stat before we go into the poll. In 2019, buy and online pickup has grown 43% last year. So I can only imagine how much this is going to grow. So that is when you order something to the store and you just pick it up with your car. A lot of us have been doing that through COVID. And then the last thing I want to talk about is mobile sales. So this day is huge for mobile sales, and that's why we're going to be talking more about that later. A lot of people are getting used to buying from their cell phones, and this is the purchasing power that you really need to harness. So now we're going to go to our polls with Melanie.
So how many Canadians do you all think are shopping online right now? And I'm seeing some big numbers come out of the gate. And I'm just going to highlight, for those of you who are tuning in tonight on an iPad or an iPhone, might be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to rhyme off the answers. And if you want to throw those in the chat, you can feel free to, work alongside us. So our answers we've got up on the screen are 50%, 57%, 61%, and 69%. Okay, I'll give it another second, and then Jessica's going to enlighten us with the actual results. Okay, we're going to close that off there. So majority are saying 69%. And I would think that's true because when you think about it, everybody, who's going into the store these days? So Jessica, are we right?
Yes, 69%.
Perfect. So we've got a smart bunch here. Are we going to trip them up a little bit?
I hope so.
So how many Canadians are nervous to shop in stores this year? 50%, 25%, 30%, 60%.
This one may trick you.
So initially we were going to play around with some American results just to get you guys thinking with the election and that happening, but we brought it back home. Okay, we'll give it another second there. Got a few answers coming in still. Okay, so Jessica, everybody's thinking 60%.
The answer is 30.
30% are nervous to shop. So we've still got a lot of people going in store. Okay, so I guess the trick here or the key is let the customer shop how they want to shop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, what percentage of Canadians are open to trying new brands this year? Okay, so is there really room for us to get in there? So we've got 30%, 20%, 40%, 50%. And you guys are getting pretty speedy on this.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to leave it up too long. We've got the greater majority going for 40%, and we're getting ready to close it off here. So the greater majority set at 40%. Jessica, what's the answer?
30%. 1 in 3 Canadians said they're open to trying new brands.
Okay.
It's pretty good for switching buying power. I would say that's pretty good.
Okay. And then what percentage of sales did Amazon have from Black Friday 2019? Now, I know their Cyber Monday was pretty high, but Black Friday is historically known for people going in stores.
Mm-hmm.
So are we thinking 50%, 55, 65, 70?
No one
And
thinks 50.
oh.
Spoke too soon.
Absolutely. Okay. So we'll close that off with the majority sitting at 55%. Jessica, what's
That's
the
correct. It was 54.9% from Amazon.
amazing? We've got a smart bunch here. And we've got 2 more for you here, guys, and then we're going to get back to the nitty gritties. So in Canada, the average adult plans to spend how much on Black Friday? Is that 400, 500, 700, 1,000? I know some of those tech products that people are eager to get on Black Friday, they're high ticket items.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm trying to sway anyone's answers. I'm just saying, mother of 3 teenage boys, they don't ask for anything small anymore. Okay.
What are they asking for, Melanie?
Oh, everything technology based.
Oh, 500.
Okay, so the greater majority is saying 500.
Very close. It was 400, but I'm sure a lot of people, like Melanie is saying, have to go above.
Okay, and here's our last one to bring it home, guys. So what are the average savings customers are looking for? So we know that most are predominantly looking for that sale, right? That's what Black Friday is all about. So are they looking for a minimum of 25% off, 35% off, 40 off, or buy one, get one free?
Oh, BOGO is having a good one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we see the 40 creeping up there.
Yeah, people are demanding.
Love it. Okay, so we've got 40 taking the stretch there. Drum roll, Jessica, what's the final answer?
So it was actually a minimum of 35%, and they all wanted a 37%. So 40 is close.
Yeah, we'll round up. We've got a smart bunch here. Okay, we'll close that off and back over to you.
Perfect. Okay, so now that we've got a little taste of the numbers for Black Friday and Holiday Monday, I also want to show something important. A lot of people are actually interested in shopping local this year. It's gone up a huge percentage in Canada. So the numbers for Amazon, who knows, they might still be high, but I know a lot of people are searching on Google and asking locally. So that's really advantageous for local businesses, especially being hit by COVID. Another thing to tell you is that a lot of people are no longer window shopping. 73% of individuals are actually window shopping online. So that's just another trend to show you that online shopping has really hit home this year. And then the last thing that I want to tell you is that 65% of consumers are shopping earlier this year. So even if you're putting deals out, you might as well put them out early because a lot of people realize that there's delays in shipping, the malls are crowded, even online stores are crowded. So they really want to get their stuff in early. Okay, so obviously we realized that this year will look a little bit different. A lot more has gone to online. And now I'm going to teach you how to prepare your offers. So we realize that everything's shifting to online, but how do you really get in front of your target audience and really prepare an offer that would be impressive to them? You just learned that people really are intrigued by getting a minimum 37% off, which is very high. However, there's one thing I want to remind you of. If you are going to discount your prices, please think about your margins. You can only discount so much that you need the cost of goods to be covered, and you need you and your staff to be covered. So be careful with that one. Here are 3 ways that I feel you can prepare your offers and they work for your customers. Yes, there are many more ways you can prepare sales offers, but these are some of the top ones. So create packages and bundles. Think, for instance, when you have internet and phone and you call Bell and you're like, oh, can you please lower my bill? And they're like, oh, well, is your phone and internet and this and cable all bundled together? Because if it is, you'll save and that'll be a deal. So that's a really good example of a package deal. Now, if you're in the service industry, I've been thinking of this a lot. A lot of people, what they like to do is package their consulting services and maybe put it together with an e-course or have a bonus session. So that's a good way to package things. And another way is also to have bundles. So say you are buying skincare products, instead of just buying one at a time, a lot of times during Christmas or the holidays, you'll buy actually packages of skincare products and you'll buy the whole line and you'll end up saving money. Another popular way to prepare your offers is a 2-for-1. So buy one, get one free, buy one, get one 50% off, things like that. People love that. It's very common in the shoe industry, I find. Just always buy one, get one free shoes. Discounted prices, this is up to you. Again, people say they want at least like in the 30% off, but you really have to decide what works for you. You can also choose to just discount on certain days, like maybe only on Black Friday for 12 hours, you'll have a sale, or you could have different flash sales. And then my last advice to you is to start promoting early. The longer launch period you have, the more momentum you can build, and then that's how you can attract more people. So now that we understand how to prepare our offers, I'm going to go into one specific way. Here's an example of how you can package even your consulting services or services, and it's called the ladder tier. So there'll be 3 sections. The first one will be the lowest one, usually bare bones, free entry, or very low entry. The middle one, most people will buy from, and this is where you start adding things onto that aren't included in the free version. So for instance, I took Monday.com, and then when you go from free to standard, all of a sudden you're getting more dashboards, you're getting more integration, and then when you go to the higher level, it's more of a VIP experience. So when you're doing this for your clients, the last level is really VIP. The middle level people usually buy from, and the free or the lower level is usually for low-hanging fruit. So those are my suggestions for packages. We basically already covered this, but here are a few ways to create your offers. So buy one, get one free. Consulting services, you can totally package them all up. Maybe offer a free session if you sign up by this date. It's really good to give time constraints, because then people will feel stressed. I'm not saying make people feel super stressed out, but giving a time frame for people to sign up does help. And obviously the buy one, get one free always helps. Okay, so how do you highlight your offers to your customers and your target audience? I just want to actually ask Melanie to put something in the chat right now. If I were to ask you today who your target audience is, could you say you know who they are? Yes or no? And
Okay,
do you know where
who is
do you
your
know where to
target
find
audience?
them?
So we've got some yeses coming in and we've got some yes and no.
Okay, perfect. So if you have identified your target audience, this is going to be a lot easier for you. If you haven't, I suggest trying to write down like attributes of your customer. Try and figure out who your ideal customer is so you can figure out their needs and the problem you're solving. So the first way to highlight your offers to your target audience is really simple and affordable. Just add a pop-up to your website. Many of you may already have this. However, if you don't, you're missing out on easy traffic and collecting email addresses. So here's an example here. Kate Spade just has a pop-up, and then in exchange for getting you giving the email, they're going to give you 15% off your first purchase. So that's a really simple way to start growing your email list. My second suggestion to you is to do a sales landing page and an email funnel. So we recently did one of these for a travel consultant, and she had a digital ebook, and it was to help stressed out families plan a trip. So what we did was we targeted people in our industry, sent them an email with the ebook, and in order to get the ebook, you had to download, put your email in, and then download the package in the ebook. And then I'm not sure if everyone here knows what a funnel is, but a funnel is an automated sequences of emails that nurture your customers, and they actually help you sell your product. Do we have anyone in here that does email marketing?
Feel free to throw your answers in the chat. As we're thinking about these tips that we can, bring to life, Jessica, should we be using, language like Black Friday or holiday or give yourself the gift of?
1000%. Yeah, definitely like spruce up your emails. People realize that like Halloween is over. It's November 3rd now, and they're already in Halloween mode. They're in Black Friday mode, and they're honestly waiting to find these deals early. So use Black Friday, use sale, use discount, and those words will trigger people. Did anyone respond in the chat or no?
Yeah, so we've got yeses. Yeah.
Oh,
everyone-
amazing, amazing. Yeah, email is a really great way to grow your company and a really affordable way as well. Another way to target offers to your target audience is social media and influencer campaigns. Just think of celebrities endorsing products. Now they're going to endorse you online. So even if you're a service-based industry, this could be as easy as sharing a testimonial. This could be as easy as doing a shout out. So it does work in a service-based industry. And the last one is affiliate marketing. This one is my personal favorite at the moment because it allows your company to get passive income. Do we have anyone here that knows what affiliate marketing is or does affiliate marketing?
Yes. So another great, like as you said, another revenue stream, but a passive revenue stream, right? So some know it, but they don't do it.
Exactly. So it can be a little tricky to get started. But basically all it is you're selling your product or service. Someone has a link to your product or service, and when they pass it around, a commission will get sent to the person that's selling for you. So it's a very slow and easy way to get passive income, especially during the holidays. A lot of people create gift guides, and they can create a lot of passive income for themselves. So think about all these ideas, especially for when we are brainstorming for later in the evening. Okay, so we have a pretty savvy audience. However, I'm gonna give you a few ideas to really spruce up your marketing campaign for the holidays. So as I was saying, you really want to start early and prepare in advance your holiday marketing strategies. So minimum 3 to 4 weeks. That's because in my opinion, say you're launching something online, the first week is really about something is coming. Think about when Apple drops the iPhone. It's always like little teasers, like something is coming. Oh, here's a video of this. Here's a video of this. Or like a movie trailer. Like things take time. So that's why you need to do different weeks in your launch dedicated to awareness. And then at the end, you're going to go hard on selling them. We can talk about launches another time, but that is basically my idea of a launch.
So if you're saying 3 to 4 weeks out, we need to be ready to launch this week in preparation for Black Friday.
So Black Friday may be tough. Yes, ideally you would start this week. You can start with 2 weeks. It's just better to have a longer launch period. You could even be launching for the holidays, so Christmas, Hanukkah. But yes, if you wanted to launch for the Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I would say let's start soon. Good point, Melanie. Okay, so the next point is to be a thought leader and to stay top of mind. So what's a thought leader? A thought leader is an expert in your industry and someone who you look up to for advice. However, the thing with thought leadership is you need to be consistent. So it can be as simple as guest podcasting on people's podcasts. That one's really popular. You could be guest blogging on people's blogs in your industry. However, you want to be popping up where your target audience goes. So once you figure that out, you're going to want to start integrating these thought leadership campaigns into your marketing. And another way to stay top of mind is also with social media. There's a lot of B2B thought leaders on LinkedIn, Twitter, and a lot of people are educating in the service industries on those platforms. So my third advice for creating a marketing campaign for the holidays is to create a downloadable freebie. This one may seem really simple, but it's really effective, especially if you're trying to create and grow your email list for the holidays. Something as simple as like a quiz, like what product is or what service is best for you. You could have a service and even make it fun and holiday themed. Really plan the holiday theme. Like people love that. People are stressed out. Like have fun with your campaigns. Create some download that is valuable, educates them or entertains them that they would want to give their email for. And last but not least, I suggest launching a challenge, running a contest, or collaborating with influencers. There's no better way to grow your reach than to collaborate with people that are like minded. A lot of people during the holidays are looking to sell things, and when you partner up, you can create like Instagram contests. You can run fun holiday challenges like 5 days of deals. You could have different deals every day. You could do 12 days of Christmas. Just really be creative and think of different ways to interact with people, and think about what your audience would want. So
So,
think of
Jessica, a lot of people think about, these offers as something you'd say put under a tree, okay, just for a sake of painting a picture. How does a business coach, put their offer so it's enticing that it's something you'd want to, give the gift of?
So my thing with business coaches is remind people that they are trying to achieve their Q4 goals. They're trying to get ready for January and the new year. So like start thinking about the new year now, like invest in yourself. You can use that kind of language. And I find that really helps, like how to reach your goals. In November, you want to hit December. So I think that's a good way.
Great tips.
Okay. Okay, so I'm at the website audit part now. So you may be wondering, why did I include a website audit? Well, the website is a very important part of your holiday marketing campaign because as you've learned, majority of your traffic is going to come online, even if you're in the service base. So before I go into each step, I want to tell you a few things. 8 in 10 people are influenced by the internet before making a purchase. So that means that if they can't figure out what's on your site, if it's not easy to read, and if the site doesn't load within 3 seconds, they're going to bounce off and they're not going to think of you as an option anymore. Like that's how low attention span people are, especially during the holidays. Here's another fun fact. 68% turn to videos on YouTube to shop. So this is an interesting one even for service providers because you can do comparison videos. Like who's in the service industry right now? Like let me think of an example. Okay, so Christine, you do branding. You could even do like let's think of a comparison even informational videos like why is brand strategy how is brand strategy going to change from 2019 to 2020, or like you could think of like a lot of people did the spooky stuff in Halloween, like spooky myths. So you could do a lot of comparison ideas throughout your industry, and then a lot of people are visual learners, so they'll learn better from videos. And then one thing that's actually exciting for everyone is 1 in 3 shoppers, their purchase power is driven by promotions. So anyone in the service-based industry, even if you give like 15% off or like save the tax, they may be intrigued to buy. Now, I'm not saying you have to even put out an offer, but that's just an idea. Okay, so here are my website audit tips. Make sure all your buttons are clickable. If someone is coming on your website and they can't click, they're gonna go away and they're not gonna come back. Another thing with buttons is make sure the color is visible. If no one can see the button, they're not gonna click. Another thing, people that are colorblind, be careful of the colors that are contrasting, like red and green. Yes, it's great for the holidays, but some people that are colorblind may not be able to see the button properly, and it may actually defer your traffic. Check if your website works on mobile and on desktop. My suggestion is to actually give your website to someone who doesn't know your company and doesn't even know your industry and get them to go through your website. Check how the user experience is. That means like how do things flow? How do things navigate? And just see like what works, what doesn't work. Ask them if things jump out at them to click or if they maybe need to have more calls to action. So the better your website converts, the more you'll increase your sales and conversions. And it's a fact from Google that if your website doesn't load in under 3 seconds, everyone's bouncing off, at least 50%. So that's something really easy to fix. Just talk to your developer. If you don't, I have one. I can hook you up. Okay, so that was a lot of info, a lot to digest. Do we want to do like a 1-minute washroom break and then go into activity time?
I think these guys are good to plug right through.
Okay, so I know we just did a lot of talking. Now is the fun part. So we're gonna break you up into groups. What's our count at, Melanie?
So we've got, we're going to put it to 4 in a room.
Okay, perfect.
So, and can we give them some ground rules, Jessica, on what we want them to do?
So here's what we're gonna do. I've just thrown a bunch of marketing info at you. Now it's kind of time to test it out and brainstorm ideas. So you're gonna be going to groups of 4, and then you're gonna assign one person as the note taker and one person as the presenter. And listen to this carefully. The person whose first name comes last in the alphabet is the business you're gonna choose to create the marketing campaign for the holidays. So for instance, say someone's name starts with a T and that's the last to the alphabet, that's whose business you're going to choose to come up with a marketing campaign idea. And then pick someone to present back to me, and I'm going to critique your ideas and help you think of some bomb campaigns. That sound good? Okay.
Okay, so if you're unable to participate tonight, that's okay. When the rooms open, because you'll be manually pushed out, just come back to the main room and hang out with me and Jessica. Okay, and for the rest of you, we are eager to see what ideas and concepts we come out of this, okay?
And people love cheesy stuff. Like, do not be afraid to be cheesy. I've been writing the cheesiest press releases all week with like jingle bells. People love it.
Okay, so we've got the timer set. Everybody's gonna head out there manually. If there's any issues, just hit the help button and come back.
Melanie, what's our time limit?
We're gonna set it to 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes, okay.
Okay, there we go.